What's going on, y'all? Another week, another geek. We're back at it with another episode of the Why I'm Geek show with your homies AJ and ChrisyLite. This is episode 194. And today is not Wednesday, but we're talking Wednesday season 2. Chris, how you feeling today, Brody?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I've been getting back in that gym routine. I've been attempting to run. I'm not a runner.
Hybrid athlete.
Not a runner
okay.
at all. And my knees are already hurting, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I sprinted just one day, and I'm already ready to retire running, go back to walking. But I'm doing good. G, how you been?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Excited to talk on Wednesday, and probably the first mini part one that I'm like, oh man, they got it right. They got it right, you know. So super excited to talk about this joint. First things first, though. We gotta talk about these 4 episode parts, bro. Just before we get into the actual show, because
dang,
if they're gonna do it, they gotta do it like this, where it's like 4 episodes, and then we get the next episode like literally the next month. We can't have these long breaks, bro. You know, and I feel like as long as you give me like the quality and then like the resolution to the end, where it's like, boom, not only do we satisfy what you saw in this first part, but we'll also get you excited for what's coming next as like a good like tipping point, then I'm okay with the 4 episodes. But they don't do that, bro. If they don't use the Wednesday formula, I'm not with it. Bro. You know? So I had to just put that out there. Do you have anything to say about that before we go?
nah. This is bad. This is. It reminds me of when they did it with Stranger Things, but it's just kind of like these 4 episodes just make me feel like they stretching this thing out. Like
you don't feel like
I
there's
don't know
nuggets
what.
there? You don't feel like there's more to tell?
No, I don't. I
Dang.
kind of feel like either they do they already have season 3 planned?
I don't know. It could be just 2 seasons.
It feels like they have season 3 planned already, and after seeing these first 4 episodes, I kind of feel like the season's just gonna start in the next month, and yeah, it's sad to see. I don't like this, and hey, it's a way to keep subscribers, I guess. I guess that's how it works for them. But
because I'm coming from the spot of like, I've just kind of accepted that this is where they're going to do. Is give us 4 parts.
I'll let you know for spoilers. I don't really like these 4 episodes, so it's kind of just like,
yeah,
in a month, hopefully those next 4 are better, you know. But you know, it gives me a month to forget about 4 episodes.
Dang.
In a way. Like,
okay, I can't wait to hear why. I can't wait to hear why then. Cause we sitting on opposite ends of the scale right now. Okay, but yeah, I like, just to finish the point, I on the side of like, this is the trend of where Netflix and these streaming services are going. So like, if they're gonna do it, like, cause usually it's like, I don't even know how long. I guess more than a month most of the time. Like way longer than a month. And then it's like by the time you get to that month, you done forgot what happened in the first part. So like, I guess for me, what I appreciate about it is like, we got a resolution at the end of this part. And I'm curious of what you mean by like, by the time we get to the part 2, it's a whole nother season type thing. I'm interested in what you mean by that. But yeah, I've kind of just come to terms with like, this is what it's about to be. But I just hope that it's like good content at the end of the day, you know? Because as much as I'm thinking like, oh man, like, people have got like, the much as we've been saying we don't want 4-part seasons or 4 episode parts, that they would get it, but it's like, nah, I guess the data don't match. You know what I'm saying? I guess the analytics tell them like, nah, we gotta keep doing this. This is working, you know?
I mean, they did it with Stranger Things, and I can't remember the last Netflix one they did it with too.
I feel like Stranger Things was like more egregious though.
No, they split the finale in like a month later. You'll see that the
Yeah,
second part of the last
like
episode.
why do the finale like that? Is what I'm saying. Because like
Yeah.
to me, the first one I remember vividly where I was like upset and I couldn't believe what they was doing. They was doing that was Ozark.
Mm.
Like they split the last season of that up, and then it was like you said, there were Stranger Things and other streamers do it too. Invincible, but then it'd be like way
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, but yeah, Invincible is much different. They pretty much
Mhm.
only dropped like the 4 episodes and then the 6-month type wait.
Yeah.
And so Netflix's version is they don't wanna drop the whole season with, like, a hype show,
Mm-hmm.
in
At
order to
once.
capitalize on, yeah, everyone,
Mm-hmm.
keeping subscribed for 2
2
months,
months. Yeah.
instead of watching Wednesday and then being out for the next Netflix show.
Versus
Um,
what their origins was getting the whole show at once to be able to binge it. So
yeah,
it's
and
like
we
they're
have
going against their
different
own
examples.
principles in a sense.
Yeah, but Netflix definitely have evolved to try to keep
Mm-hmm.
that subscribers, but, we've definitely seen Disney try a lot of different types of releases,
Yeah.
and definitely
The
for something like
3-pack.
Wednesday, I would have preferred, like, the 3 episodes, then 3 episodes, and the season
Mm.
over. Like, I think
Okay.
I would have felt better.
Even Don
Um,
to Don is like doing that too. That's an anime on Netflix.
did did it?
Yeah,
It
like
did
the
3 and
like
then 1 a week.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's weird too.
I feel like because 1 a week, like, that's always been the standard, like, before. Like, any method of, if you drop 2 for a new season, whatever the first, like, batch is,
Mm-hmm. You keep the
I
same
prefer
cadence.
3. Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
kinda like if you give me more episodes on the week of, it builds the hype, and
Mm-hmm.
if it's just 1 episode afterwards, then it's like, "Ah, dang." Now if
Yeah.
you do the 3-3-3, I feel good, like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
we getting through arcs and arcs,
Okay.
'cause I think
Like
didn't, Arcane do that?
that's all I'm about to say. Yeah, Arcane had a
Yeah.
3-pack, 3 parts type
Yeah, and I
situation.
kinda feel like then it becomes like a weekend thing of like, "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
this is gonna be fun." Uh, but
Still spread over a month, but it
yeah,
might carry over. They started in the middle versus like August 1st type
yeah.
situation.
So maybe it is just where it's dropping on the month, but
Mm-hmm.
overall, I'm kinda a little based on these 4 episodes, I'm just looking at, like, I think something went behind the scenes. They
Mm-hmm.
had a season 2 and they decided to do a, "Hey, we're doing a season 3, y'all. So
Mm-hmm.
let's get the good stuff, let's save it for later because these 4 episodes, something doesn't smell right."
That's interesting. Like I didn't get that takeaway from it, but like I mean you say you watched it over the weekend and I just finished it, so you know
Hmm.
it's still fresh on my brain. But um that's an interesting takeaway. Okay. Well let's just get right into it then, bro. We're back at Nevermore with some extra luggage, aka Wednesday's brother, Pugsley. First impressions of Pugsley. You only seen like him in flashbacks really in the first season. How are we feeling about just his character? Cause
Imma let you go for these, like, the
okay,
first impression stuff or not the first impression. I wanna hear your perspective on it because a lot of my stuff is not gonna be great.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
So Pugsley, uh, I'll say this: to see him come to Nevermore after like him just being the little brother that Wednesday had before, and seems like I had high hopes for him initially, but if I'm being honest with you, the Pugsley, Zombie, and Gene trio was just like a big nothing burger until like the end of the episode where it's like, okay, grand reveal of like what's happening, and they weren't even a part of that. So as much as it's like fun to see him on camera, like what he's gonna do, because it's like just like his dad in the sense of like he likes to eat gross things, it just feels like that character has yet to really discover an identity. It's just falling back on like the tropes of like what this character is kind of about. And he's just like like not mega powerful, but he's powerful. He has powers, that lightning powers that can do things, like bring somebody back to life. And I'm just like, oh, okay. I guess this is where we're going. You know, like it's something that emerged from a ghost story and then took on a life of his own. It's like, okay, I can see the appeal in that. And as far as like where that's going to take us in, you know, the next season, or the next part, I'm like interested in that. But like his character as a whole hasn't really shown me anything that I want to like, you know, I guess remember. It's kind of where I'm at. And then, yeah, what do you say to that?
Yeah, like spot on. Like,
Okay.
it seemed like okay, cool. We're getting more of the Adams family in the season,
Mm-hmm.
and this character after 4 episodes, I was like, wow, we just wasted a character completely. Like, they bring him on just to have his lightning powers revive the zombie, which is the much more interesting character
Mm-hmm.
immediately
And he doesn't
and
even speak.
throughout those episodes. And exactly, like
Yeah.
there's so much more intrigue about that than him actually being in school, him actually interacting with Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. It just doesn't even seem like it doesn't seem like this character is actually written well for the season.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where I kind of feel like hopefully the next 4 episodes when they try to bring out more stuff
Yeah.
that his character shines,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not feeling anything bouncing off of Wednesday. I it just kind of feels like he was there to put in the power to bring back the zombie.
Yeah. He's still just Wednesday's little brother.
And then you're just Wednesday's little brother,
Mm-hmm.
and the character that we all know.
Yeah.
But it's just I'm not feeling it after 4 episodes. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
"Dang, this is" it's a new season, so when they add new characters, it's normally, like, big deals or, like,
Yeah.
maybe it's gonna revolve around that character and
Mm-hmm.
the character we already, like, love has to
Right.
deal with this new, like, wrench in the whole school system and,
Mm-hmm.
getting him in and out of trouble or, not taking him seriously or not letting him grow up or be on his own.
Right.
Uh, it just feels like they're wasting him badly right now, and I'm not feeling it.
Yeah. I just also feel like there's not a lot of room for other characters to really have like true character arcs unless they're directly connected with Wednesday.
Well, they're
Where
trying because they moved their family in the whole
yes, like
so
very
so it's
like
a main focus to bring the Addams family, like, into this
mhm,
season as, like, a forefront instead of being, like, a distant,
right.
um
But if there's no conflict there, then it's like they're just tagging along, which is like what I feel like Pugsley and the dad are kind of just doing. You know, like the dad is just there for the freaky one-liners, and Pugsley is there just to like, you know, like you said, serve the plot and reviving this zombie that he doesn't really know how significant he is, but because we solved the whole I'm nervous for school, am I going to have any friends, you know, storyline in like the first 30 minutes of like, oh, I just solved all my problems. I just revived this thing and I'm going to feed it and I'm happy now, you know, versus like him going to any classes and or like having any interactions with Wednesday that like affect the bigger plot. They even got a character to do all of Wednesday's dirty work now, which is like I can see already my opinion is evolving over time having this conversation because the feeling I had after getting off the show and then as we're discussing it right now is starting to shift. So I'm glad
Oh, no.
I'm glad I didn't fully write out or give my score and put it out right now because
No, see, like
bro.
that's kind of why, like, even like sometimes it's like
The
when
glamour,
I
bro.
feel this way,
Yeah,
it's like, man, I'd rather you get like your good feels or the positive stuff out.
yeah. I
Uh,
mean, there's still definitely positive things, but because
for sure.
I didn't have negative things to really say. I mean, positive things to really say about the character in the first place. It was just like
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
just a new thing that or a new person that was added to the cast that was like front facing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's like that's why I was like, well, let's just you know get
And I
this
feel
out the
like that's
way.
something anyone who would watch who watched Wednesday season 1, because they
Hmm.
had think about it, the whole thing had, like, new characters, go the new
Yeah.
school, all that type of stuff.
Hmm.
So it was just shocking that, we get him arrive, and it just in 4 episodes, I'm like, "Dang, I didn't really feel like this is being utilized well at all." And,
Yeah.
we do have 4 more episodes, but something like a Arcane did it really well where, 3 episodes, I might not rock with certain storylines, I might not rock with
Hmm.
certain characters, but then the next 3 episodes can really change your mind because 'cause you're like, "I'm still interested to tune back in."
Yeah.
Like this one, we're gonna have that month gap where I'm kinda like,
Hmm. And Month
"Dang, I
Gap
might get
hurt.
the." Yeah, I might get the little let me just get the review, like, did they fix
Mm.
it up? Alright, Imma watch, Imma tune it. Like, I ain't gonna
Mm.
lie, that's kinda how I'm feeling right now.
Okay. Okay. I respect it. I I think a character that they added that at least did his job in the first 2 episodes. Now I'm kind of like, I know where this is going, but I want to see how it plays out. Is the new principal, um,
Yep.
because not only does he have his own motivations and goals, but he's playing a role that is like not Wednesday's kryptonite, but is more indifferent to Wednesday, where it's like the first principal, um, Weems had more like an attachment to Wednesday versus like Dort is more so like I'm trying to get this bag and I need these sirens. I need this
Yeah.
uh what they call it? Um funeral home money, I guess. What do they call it? Mortician money.
Like Mortician,
Yeah.
yeah.
Need that mortician money. And then um the board gonna let me keep my job. And it's like everything surrounding it, it's like this level of like not paranoia, but like level of like, okay, like nah, this could be going somewhere, you know? So like I think there's definitely pros and cons to like some of the new cast, but um I don't think it was like I still enjoy watching the show personally. I don't think that's gonna change from the conversation, but definitely um some different approaches to it. Now, speaking of approach, um, I just want to kind of talk about not necessarily Wednesday uh character growth, I guess you can say, but more so like just the structure of the show in some of these episodes where, you know, we're going from a detective storyline to like somewhat of a heist to then a prison break, you know? So, how are you feeling about like all the different ways they're kind of attacking this thing and showing us Wednesday's full bag of what she's kind of capable of?
Man, I mean, that is really the question. I think that's
Yeah.
probably where I'm feeling like I need a little bit more like glue to the
Hmm.
story.
Yeah.
I just remember season 1 kind of being
Bigger.
very, very tight and very
Mm-hmm.
bigger, like Wednesday's the doom of the school. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And let's slowly unravel that. There's a secret society.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then Wednesday has the visions, which works perfectly with that idea.
Yeah.
Oh, and there was the whole monster thing,
Mm-hmm.
and no one believes me. Like all of that with those episodes, it kind of feels like a much better fit. And for these ones to have such drastic different episodes,
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I kind of feel like we're in the like we don't have the big bad approaching at all right now, and we're just at school vibe. We're
Mm.
we're
It's just a small
we're
town girl, small town fame, bruh. Oh,
y- yeah.
great.
But like it just definitely feels like hey, I'm back at school, guys, and you know, we're just
Mhm,
getting things done, which I can understand. Uh I think I'm just gonna keep going to towards the end of the episodes.
mhm.
Um I was just very surprised that they went ahead and played the hand of we're bringing back
The monster.
what was the what was the monster called exactly? Like
It's
the
it is a wild thing. No, it's a book.
nah, that's crazy.
It's a
um,
I don't know, homunculus. I don't know.
it's a term that I
I don't remember.
is it from a book? A hide.
Hide. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah,
the
hide.
whole hide and doctor or teacher
Yeah,
thing. When I was
Robert.
watching the 3 episodes, I was like, "Okay, so we're really gonna, like, stash them completely after season 1." Because season 1, they kinda hinted that, "Hey, this
Hmm.
dude going break
Break
out."
out. Yeah.
So
Surprised he
I
was in the
kinda
cage when we saw him.
yeah,
Mhm.
and I was kinda, like, appreciating the season, like, okay, they're playing, like, that card, like, they're holding it,
Yeah.
and it might be, like, a end of the season, like, dang, they did come back. But to
Hmm.
have it right then and there, I kind of did feel like, bro, they literally just threw this in at episode 4 to be like, "Yo, crazy stuff is happening. Yo, you gotta come back for the next 4 episodes."
Okay.
Where I was like, that could have been the first episode because he was already breaking out and, but there was, like, a slow build up to the whole zombie stuff and,
Hmm.
uh, Wednesday essentially
Powers getting nullified.
yep, yeah, getting nullified by this, stalker, the stalker still, and, her eyes,
Yeah, the black tears.
her her utilizing her power so much that it's kinda confusing whether it is the stalker or she is going crazy like, her auntie.
Yeah.
So
So now she got two stalkers, right? So the the bird. I thought it was the bird lady.
yeah, but wasn't it the same stalker in season 1?
I don't know.
I thought so.
Oh, like so it's a continuation of it.
Yeah, the stalker, we don't
I
know
gotta
who that
rewatch it.
is.
I gotta rewatch
Yeah.
it. Well, I'm saying like I thought the stalker was because there was two stalkers, the invincible girl and then the bird
Oh,
lady.
true. Yeah,
So you're
yeah.
saying there's three now.
Yeah, whoever the main bad guy who controls the crows or whatever.
That
You know what I
that
mean?
was that was the girl. That was the lady. That was the
Which
doctor's
lady?
daughter. That was the doctor's daughter.
Oh, okay. At the very end.
Yeah,
Okay, so
they
bad
revealed who it
guys.
is.
Invisible person is not a bad guy, right?
No, it's a student.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So is the lady's daughter? Is she blocking Wednesday's power?
we still don't know that.
Yeah.
We don't know the origin of why it's being blocked. All we just know is that the mom is saying she's seen the same thing happen to her sister, and is what
Yeah.
and her sister is probably the woman that was in the loony bin when everybody broke out that she helped. But we don't know
Ah,
if
true.
that's why her powers
Well,
are
yeah.
being blocked per
Yeah,
se.
that's like the overall question. Gotcha.
Yeah, so we don't know why, but like
Mhm.
it could just be
Yeah, I thought it
overuse.
was the crows thing was
I
blocking
did
it.
too, but ever since we saw what happened to the crow lady, that she just like that story like that got revealed, I don't think it's her. I think it's something
Yeah.
deeper within that we're going to get into in season 2. And I'm like,
Because it was just always so strange that it was victims of the crow person
mhm.
that she cannot see, uh,
Well,
the
yeah.
future or whatever.
Well, it came
It was
after
just
she
so weird.
stopped being able to see once, um, because when she touched Ingrid or Enid. When she touched Enid after she saved her novel, that's when the big one hit, and that's when she was like seasoned and stuff.
When she saw her death.
Yeah, we saw Enid's death. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then she saw the crow in there and assumed that that's why
That's
she
true.
ended up dying. So like, even though she never really told Enid that she was supposed to die, and the lady can control the ravens, we still don't know why
Yeah, if
she
it's
was stalking
correlated at
her
all.
in the first place.
Yeah.
So there's still, and it's like, yeah, the lady was getting attacked, but it's like nobody, no crime. We don't know where she at. So
Yeah.
we just assume she got out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
now she knows that, and then you have the zombie man. It's like those are zombie man, and then the Hyde, the big three.
Yeah.
But
So I guess that's the overall,
yeah,
I guess, issue with the 4 episodes. Maybe it is
too
they are
much.
planning for another season and they're setting up quite a larger story.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I was like, dang, the first season was a lot more
Mm-hmm.
uh clearer. And now it does seem very vague on like, all right, what danger
Yeah.
are we pressed with?
Mm-hmm.
Because even the Hyde, I guess the Hyde is just freelancing
Yeah, the Hyde is, to me, it is like the uh
de facto
uh
for the season. I
anti-hero.
don't know.
I call him anti-hero at this
Yeah,
point, because it's
anti-hero. That's
like
good. That's good.
he's more so like there to shake things up, because obviously he still loved Wednesday, but he got conflicted feelings because he could have murked her.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? But he just pushed her out the window. Could have did her like he did his mama.
yeah.
You know. Um, but what I would say to all of this is that I think the first episode was uh, or I guess I should stick to storylines. I think the um girl stalker storyline, what's her name? Agnes. I think her storyline was a lot tighter than um the whole campfire thing, and then like the um that the Boy Scouts, that whole aspect, and then we finally get to the big page, or the big escape, where I was just like, okay, all these things are colliding at once,
Yeah.
to where it's like I have nothing else to do but feel the hype, is where I was at.
Yeah.
But like, as far as like a first episode go, seeing the not only reaction of Wednesday with the newfound fame, but also the rest of the school, to go from like having like being a pariah, which is what she wanted, to having all this emotion, and um everybody wanting, like, having a fan club even.
Mm,
It's just like an interesting way to see, because to see Wednesday interact, because you could tell that Wednesday wants to be acknowledged, but she wants to be acknowledged in the way that she would like. Not necessarily with praise, but like more respect, and I'm finna do what I'm finna do, regardless. Like, I think her speech was like very good at the little fire pyre thing. And then I think the actual like lead up to figuring out if the stalker is the bird stalker, or figuring out that, was like way better than like the last part of the season, where it's just like,
mm,
okay, now we get the zombie aspect of it, because it's like there's something bigger going on with that we
yeah.
don't know why, like, he's coming back as um like, we don't know what, not we don't know why. It's not that we don't not know why, it's more so that we don't know what his motive is going to be once he fully regenerate,
Mm,
and how he's going to move after that. So I just think, like, as far as like a part one could go, I think it was good still. There's definitely portions of it that I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. Like
mm.
the whole what is the angle? Like the doctor angle of like, we're gonna try to cure Tyler Galpin, and like we're just gonna keep bringing this back up and we're gonna do these tests and do this and do that and bringing back the lady after you told us that their connection is going to be the reason why he breaks out, and then you bring him in. I'm like, what's the point of that? Why are we even here? You know what I'm saying? Like I think the more interesting part was seeing what's his name, Uncle Fester move through the mental institute. Like that was more entertaining than that whole storyline, because it's like we already seen that once. And I don't like redundancies. Like I rather just keep moving forward. And even Bianca Barclay storyline with the new principal, how she getting blackmailed after you trying to save her mom from getting blackmailed by the cultist guy. Like, yo, got two peas in the pod. You don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she might know it, but
the cultist guy's a part of her mom's crew, though, right? Or whatever they're a part of, right?
Her mom was a part of the crew, and
her
mom married the guy, the leader, and now he's in the wind, and she's trying to basically save her from herself.
Yeah,
because she got the siren song. I guess I don't. It was even when they introduced that last time, when they brought it up. Now I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that now. I don't remember it being like like millions of dollars, like type of thing. I just was like, oh okay, like you know what I'm saying. It just passed my brain. So when they brought it back up this season, I was like, oh, okay. Now the plot thickens, but I think the biggest conflict. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
No, now that we're talking about more and more, there are a lot of plot lines right now. Like there are an enormous amount.
It's like at least like
six.
Yeah, I was gonna say 5. I was gonna say 5 at least. Like 5 that matter. I say 5 that matter. Because like I think the biggest one is definitely the dynamic between Wednesday and her mom, and seeing how Aunt Ophelia, I think that's her name.
Yeah, Ophelia.
Is going to actually play out now that like we've seen this, and now that Wednesday's hurt and like she's going to recover and do all this stuff, and her admitting that her mom was right. Not to anybody else, this is her brain talking, but that's going to be super interesting. And then bringing her grandmama into the mix just to spite her, I'm like, yo, crazy, bro. And then the fight, they fought, bro. They had swords. It was going crazy.
Yeah.
It was going crazy, man. Glass heart, fencing. Nice. So
yeah, it was something.
Yeah. So it's like I guess the main takeaway that I'm getting from this is that we still got a long way to go. And I think if they're going to do a season 3, it's got to be the biggest thing of all time. And I don't know if Wednesday has the capacity to bring us that, because I feel like they don't necessarily know. Like I feel like they're kind of confused on what to do with the character, because there's so many things that she could do.
I just kind of feel like they're in a weird situation of they got a hit on their hand. They got a good cast. They got iconic characters. Yeah. They can push a lot of product with this thing.
Yep.
And instead of just extending the storyline that they originally had with the Hyde and everything going on, they are building a bigger universe for this. And it just seems a little sloppy for these 4 episodes. But I could easily be wrong, especially after you explain and elaborate a lot of the plot lines that are still open with how they wrap up the next 4 episodes.
Because it feels like it was closed at the end of it. I was like, dang.
Yeah, but I think that was my problem. It kind of felt like to me
it was over.
They had this really messy first half on purpose and then closed it up with the logical conclusion of like a season 1 where the Hyde breaks out, we take care of the villain, Hyde runs away. It kind of felt like that they were going that direction anyway. which after the whole 4 episodes was over, I watched that last episode and just thought, "Bro, we coulda literally got that as episode 1 and been like, yo, they starting off with fire." Like, like,
Yeah. Especially
um,
if all it took was for him to get the electro uh thing off his neck, you know?
yeah.
So
So it was just kinda like, in my brain, they're saving some goodies,
mhm,
and I kinda just feel like it's on purpose extended, and they scrapped together some I don't know if messy is the right word, but some episodes to feed us 4 episodes and then get into some good stuff,
mhm.
ultimately for season 3 to be very, very, very good. Um, just because especially what you said, they do have a lot of storylines that they're really utilizing now.
We didn't even talk
Um,
about uh Enid feeling left out as like her bestie,
yeah, there
you
was
know?
some weird forced stuff going on
Yeah.
this season though. At least like last season, them meeting, it felt fresher, it felt okay,
Mhm.
they're bonding
Opposites.
or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
opposites in the same room, that normal
Mhm.
cliche. There was something going on for me that I felt like it was being very, very forced this season, and especially that whole thing with
Yeah.
um
And they never went
the
to
boot
class.
thing. Yeah,
They
I
never
mean
went to class. They went camping, bro. They didn't take no classes
that
this
camp
season.
thing too. It kind of blew me that episode. I was like,
Yeah,
all right.
straight out of Disney Channel, bro.
Ah, I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah, it kind of reminded me of like a Disney Channel version.
Yeah. When I was
Um,
watching that, I was like, bro, I always wanted to do something like this as a kid. Like
really?
we didn't never do that. Yeah, like for field days and stuff. Like we
Yeah.
didn't have like the whole what's it
Like
called?
meet up with another
Capturing the
school
flag.
somewhere else and then be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we got
We got our 5 champions. And
yeah."
I was gonna be
That'd be
one of
cool.
them, you know? But yeah. But it's like I've seen that before. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think her doing the little crossbow to
The,
uh
zip line.
zip line, I think that was fire, you know.
Yeah,
But
I
but you know, everything else was just like, all right, bro. Like the whole normie and outcast dynamic is getting a little performative right now, you know. Like it don't
yeah,
feel
I would
as
agree.
like
There's something around there.
yeah, it doesn't feel as um like it feels more dramatic than it needs to be.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you saw, the Netflix version of A Series of Unfortunate Events.
Mm-mm.
Um, that book and series is a very dramatic telling of stuff because it's supposed to
Mm-hmm.
be through, like, the eyes of children.
Mm.
So, like, adults not listening to the kids, and it's like, "Yo, this dude is trying to kidnap us. He's a criminal. He's identified as a criminal, but
Right.
no one's listening to kids." So it seems like,
And I gotta
yeah,
prove
that
it.
like yeah, like them proving it is the whole like gist of it. But the show
Mm-hmm.
itself is kind of written that way, where it's like over the top, dramatic, and they added like a little bit of that more to this
Mm-hmm.
episodes, but especially that camp one where I felt
Yeah.
like it is a little Disney Channel-ish.
Yeah. Like it didn't even
Um,
feel like uh she was like it didn't even feel like Wednesday was even satisfied with the win. Because usually like when she do something, she's like, yeah, you
yeah, at
know.
least like
But this one it just felt like, all right, let me get to where I was going now. Like, you
yeah.
know. And um I also thought it was hilarious that like they had to bring out a map when cell phones exist to look at to see where the camp is and how close it is to the other thing. And I was just like, yo, that's
It,
movie
it's like a,
magic
a
right
show
there.
trope though.
Yeah.
Like
So I've
we're
got to
going
show everybody
camping.
the plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing people do on YouTube. I get it. I trust me, I get it, but it was just funny to notice. I'm like, yo, technology exists, right? But what are we doing? Um, and then what else? I also think like the way Wednesday was getting to where she needed to go didn't feel as impressive in this season as it did in the first season. Because it's like, yeah, she stole Enid's driver's permit or class or whatever, did whatever. But then it's like, how's she gonna get back? You know? But then we just jump cut. So it's like, you know, you just forget about stuff like that, you know? Or at the end when she was hiding in the trunk, right? Then Cuz blow the bathroom up. You know, he's like, "What just happened?" And then he goes back to check the trunk, and she's not
Yeah.
in there. She's just on the side of the car. But you know, just a force of habit, it's hard not to look at your side mirrors whenever you about to take back off again. But Shawty never looked at her side mirrors, and she was able to just get in when she needed to get in. I'm just like, hey, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. You know, like, so there's a lot of matter of fact that happens in this joint, but it's like if it serves the greater good, then I'm kind of okay with it. You know.
Yeah, I definitely see your point there. Like, if the next 4 episodes do like justify all of that,
Mm-hmm.
um, I don't want to say writer's plot, but like just
Yeah.
it kind of seems like they do have a narrative that they're trying to get to,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe some stuff was taken out to get to this. And if it wraps up nice and tight, it would justify it.
Yeah.
Just right now, it definitely feels not there and not to the quality of season 1, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just because when I watched Wednesday, the first season, I definitely episode to episode felt pretty good about it. Like I was like,
Yeah.
dang,
Mm-hmm.
okay, okay, yeah, I'm liking the vibes. Okay, I'm liking the mystery. I'm liking the school. I'm liking the what is this person gonna
Detective work.
do?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of it.
Monologue.
Uh,
All of it.
and this one, it might have been just the feel of that first episode, and then the camp one, and
Mm-hmm.
then the final episode where it made me feel like, oh, they threw that in there to get the hype going.
Yeah.
Where it really just threw me completely off.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely had a sour taste at the end and was like, dang, well, I'm gonna wait a month for this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like I don't have a good read right now on
Mm-hmm.
if this is gonna land flat. Like I would definitely say this is not, and we're gonna get a flop. But
Mm-hmm.
there will be a season 3 for sure. That's what I'm feeling.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think season ones are usually always very magical. And
Mm,
it's like, I don't know if I was to watch season one again, knowing what I know now, if I was to had gotten that same, you know, feeling as I
yeah.
do now watching something new again. Because like knowing what I know, I'm going to see everything different. You know what I'm saying? Versus like kind of just taking guesses here and there, you know? So like I think for this season, I feel like Wednesday has been kind of like, it's not watered down, but it's like they're attacking different parts of her character. So whereas in the first season, it was more so like we're getting introduced to Wednesday, we're getting introduced to like not only just her abilities, but like her intellect and how she processes things and like her interests and being the greatest detective of all time and also being a writer, but also finding love for the first time and then that love turning into a monster. And it's just like she's experiencing all these like feelings, right? Versus in this one, it's just more so like, I'm not getting my way right now. My mom burning my book, and I got this stalker that is like semi helpful, but also very weird because we got the same hairstyle, and I never know when she's in the room. And then my ex boyfriend is out there now, and he threw me out the window. I don't know what to do with that. So I think how she wakes up from this, I don't know if it's gonna be a coma or what, or how long she's gonna be asleep, but her first actions after this experience is gonna tell us a lot about, you know, how they are writing the character, if they really got it or not. Because there's like a couple of ways that it could definitely go, and there's some ways I feel like are definitely have more potential than others. Like if she wake up and hasn't like acknowledged anything, and it's just more so like, all right, time to go back on my warpath, then I'm just like, all right, bro, you know, this is not the way I wanted to go. But if she like acknowledges it and like now that can bring us closer, after this experience to having a better understanding of our family history, and not only that, but my powers come back, and then we get to see like boom what the real situation is, then I'm like, okay, I can definitely rock with that. But Pugsley is gonna have to find a personality. Random shot. I'm sorry, Pugsley. But
you did take a random snipe over
random
there.
shot.
That was crazy.
I just looked over here and I saw him.
Yeah, we ain't mentioned Boy till like
yeah.
till the first 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden
it's a random shot. But
yeah,
like I need him to do something better. Like, and also because I feel like everybody else, like I can see the thing, but like for him to be the little brother, and now it's like, okay, you see your sister hurt, how you finna act, bro? Gotta get that get back. So yeah. And I also want to see how Enid gonna act too, because she's like part of the pack, but then also she wants to be Wednesday's bestie, and she's got a new assistant, which is really what Wednesday always wanted. Not necessarily a friend, but somebody that could do the meaningless task that she don't want to do. And yeah, just see how her family reacts to this whole situation. I think that's gonna be fire. So overall, I think we can't give it a score yet because it's too early. I'll tell you what my score was before we did this episode.
What was it?
It was a 9.
Oh,
I liked
hype,
it.
man.
I liked it. I was hyped, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
Okay,
I was hyped. I was hyped. After this convo, I still give it an 8. I still give it an 8. Because I think it still got a lot of potential. I think it was good. So, yeah, man. And then, yeah, that's all I got. Got any closing remarks on this joint?
I'd probably give it a 5 right now. I'm pretty low on it.
Yeah.
I do kind of want to watch Wednesday season 1 before the next season comes out. Or
definitely doable.
I keep saying season, but next 4 episodes.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I think
season 1
we're good.
If it's 8, I'd probably be hype.
If we get 8, then I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a toss up. Okay,
but I definitely feel like when I watched Wednesday season 1, I don't know if it was just like boom, brand new, fresh, all that type of stuff, and it just made me feel really, like you said, magical. I think that's probably the correct word. And now,
yeah,
it's kind of like, all right, what you got from me? And I'm not feeling no magic. It's just like, it's a show with monsters and stuff.
Yeah.
And it just really feels like they're hiding the big goodies for another down the path. And I'm based on where we left off, I don't imagine us getting it this season. But maybe we get the powers back, and maybe we get like you said, the unveiling of the family history, and then we go solve it in the next future season, which I'm assuming that zombie character would be the
Pivotal.
prime antagonist somehow. But Wednesday's here, and we'll see it in a month, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's not literally a month. Like
it's 2 more weeks, right?
Couple weeks. It'll be back. Better than ever, maybe.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. We need good stuff on TV, man. We need good stuff.
Facts. Is there anything else? I think that's it, bro. I think that's it. Oh, I did want to ask you this question. So, like, I did see a thing where, like, because people hate when, like, give, like, reviews or give takes and stuff like that, and you just call something mid. But, like, I know this is not going to be easily adopted. I'll have to become, like, the greatest movie reviewer of all time to, like, and probably some more to change the way people scale things, because traditionally it's a 1 out of 10 scale, right? And traditionally, you just gave Wednesday Part 2 a 5, right?
Yeah.
So traditionally that would be mid, correct?
Yeah.
See, but like in my brain, a 5 out of 10 is a failing grade.
Yeah.
So it's like, I know it's not school, but like That's why another reason why a 7 is mid to me, because that's a C.
Sure.
Now I gotta put that out in the zeitgeist. And maybe
Yeah,
it gets adopted.
I just always feel like it doesn't encompass enough of like between like what's passable and what's this really isn't good enough work. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, because it's rare that it gets to like the 3s for me.
yeah,
But like I'll go and give something like 5.
Yeah, but
You know,
but in school, like a 50 and a 30 is like doesn't
yeah.
really matter.
You just wrote your name on a paper.
Yeah, you kind of didn't do the work at all.
Yeah,
So
I don't know. I just thought I'd put that out there. Cause like even on my scale, it's like it goes from like must see is a 10, 9 is great, 8 is like pretty good, like good, 7 is mid, 5 is like wouldn't recommend, 4 is like was bad movie, and it's like but it's like scaled to like 3 and 1 and 3, and it's just like yeah, don't go see this, don't waste your time.
yeah,
And I'm not the arbiter of scaling or whatever, but like I feel like it checks out in my brain. You know, that's why I bring it up. But that's it. Let us know what y'all think about Wednesday in the comment section below.
yeah.
This is
Let
only
us know
part one.
in the comments. I
Only
gotta
part one.
know.
Yeah. And hit that like button, hit the subscribe button for more. Chris, what you geeked about, bro?
I got some exciting stuff happening, bro. I got some exciting stuff. It's crazy. I said it last podcast. I'm addicted to Pokemon right now.
Oh.
I'm beyond addicted. It's pretty bad. I'm scratching an itch right now.
He was opening packs before we started the pod.
Nah. I gotta hold back on that, man. I gotta stack up some cryptos real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna return to streaming really, really soon, probably this week.
Okay.
What you play? I've been working on my desktop, got my camera a little crispier.
We noticed.
And I'm gonna be playing some Pokemon, man. It's kind of crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Did Nuzlocke
I'm gonna play some. Not yet,
Okay.
but I'm gonna after. Right now I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm switching a lot of stuff up for it, but I'm a play through Pokemon Radical Red, which is like a mod.
Yeah.
Pretty hyped for that. I'm gonna try to Nuzlocke after. As long as it's possible.
The game is hard.
I heard it's really hard, and I think only once I heard that it was hard, I kind of like my ears perked up because I played a little bit of Scarlet and Violet recently, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good off this. I don't want to level up these Pokemon. I don't want to catch these legendaries. It's good.
Once St. John started walking around, I was like, all right, what are we doing?
Yeah, so I'm pretty hyped.
I want the mystery of like I don't know what's about to pop up. Like now I just got Arceus walking right beside me, and I'm just like, bro, what are we doing?
And they have a new Pokemon game coming out in like a month or two.
Yeah.
But even when I looked at that, bro, I wasn't really too hyped about that.
The art don't hit the same, bro.
It's like a battle RPG. Like so, it's like a totally different style. Like more actiony. So we'll see.
Like
I don't know though. It just wasn't scratching that itch either. So I was like, yo, let me go back to traditional, but let me get a spin on it with a harder difficulty, new story, all that type of stuff. So I'm excited to play that.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can beat it relatively easy because I'm a Pokemon master.
That's right. Talk to him.
And then I'm gonna try the Nuzlocke version, which is very, very difficult.
Yeah. Once you set that up, version. Come on over down my way.
Yeah.
I want to play that joint too.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to play them. Like, I don't get how they work. I don't know how to make them. Well, not make them, but like I don't know how to put them on my computer.
Yeah. And then there's Borderlands 4 is coming out, which I'm pretty hyped about. Well, I wouldn't say hyped about. Huh? No, I should. Okay. That's a good watch right now. You're right.
Kevin Hart is in that joint.
Yeah. But I'm thinking about gearing up for that game too, because
Mm-hmm.
I played all the Borderlands games, and 3, as much fun as I had playing it the first time, dang, did it not have the same feel as Borderlands 2
Yeah.
afterwards. I know later on they got some raids going, they got some stuff going,
Mm-hmm.
multiplayer, group wise, that helped it out. So maybe I'll check out 3 again, but I'll probably just boot 2 back up, get the feels in, and then jump straight into 4 whenever that drops. So 2 games
Okay.
excited to play, but mainly Pokemon coming up. And as far as shows to watch, man, I just finished Wednesday, so I don't know, bro. I might have to go into the vault of Ginny in Georgia or something like that,
There you go.
and wrap that up
Yes,
because
sir.
I still haven't finished that. So and the quarterback. So like one of those is probably gonna be watched this weekend, and I'm gonna
Hard
finish up.
Knocks.
Ooh, there is Hard Knocks.
I think it comes out tomorrow.
A new episode or the
New episode.
okay.
Because I don't know how like what day they're doing it, because they obviously got to put the preseason game first. They already did that,
Yeah,
right? So I don't know how long it takes them to edit.
true. Eh, I mean, they're pretty fast. They're pretty fast.
They got a team.
And football season's right around the corner, so
They
we're
signed
throwing that
Terry yet?
burgundy, you know.
They signed
No, not
they
yet.
signed
He,
Terry
he
yet?
had
Yeah.
practice. He was talking to the GM this
Mm-hmm.
morning. It was crazy.
I seen a
I
little
was just like,
kid. I seen a little kid on the news talking about sign Terry. Just give him the money. Just give
just
him
give
the
him the
money.
money.
I was like, yeah, I'm geeking.
Yo, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens because I mean, Terry, my guy. He's the jersey I wear. I've
Ohio
worn
State.
for years. Yep, Ohio State legend. Uh,
Terry.
I I mean, I got him as my background now too. It's kind of crazy. So,
Whoa, too much information.
yeah, we're going crazy. We're going crazy on the scary Terry. So, big season coming up. Excited for that. But what you geeked about, G?
My background is Luffy.
Hey, I'm
Um,
gonna get there.
yeah, that's just the wallpaper. It's not like a thing, but not a spoiler, I should say. But I'm geeked about F1, bro. F1 Drive to Survive, man. I'm in the last episode, and I feel like this is like right before the run of Red Bull and Max Verstappen, because like after watching the movie and realizing like, yo, like Lewis was dominant, but now all the teams are shaking up. Like Mercedes is changing drivers. Red Bull is like, Max is like going crazy on the track, and this is still like years ago. So I'm like they just getting out
Yeah,
of COVID.
definitely not this year, right?
No, they just getting out of COVID in the season I'm in, and the show is still
Man.
going on. And like in real time now, I looked it up. Lewis Hamilton
Yeah.
is driving for a Ferrari. And I'm like, yo, how do we
Yeah,
get there? Like, so I'm excited. I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
Oh dang! So you haven't been keeping up like current stuff.
No, I've only watched the show.
Yeah, it's different now, bro.
Yeah,
It's
I've literally only watched the show.
it's
Like,
wild. I couldn't believe it.
yeah. So I'm excited about that. And then Gachio Okuda. Said that last time too. But like I feel something with this thing. Like it feels
Really?
like a bigger world than like what they kind of showing us. And they just introduced somebody that got dreads. Last episode I seen. So I'm like, oh, he gotta go crazy. He gotta go crazy, bro. So I'm super excited about that. I didn't watch it this weekend, so I'm going to watch it either tonight or tomorrow. But I'm also on my Pixar arc too, because I realized after my tier list,
we saw the video post. We saw it.
I was getting cooked, bro. So I gotta do my research again, because it's been a while since I've seen a lot of these movies. And I'm just like, bro, like if I'm gonna be doing these tier lists, I gotta be up to date. I can't be Stephen A, bro. I got called Stephen A the other day. And no disrespect to Stephen A, but like,
hey,
I don't want to get caught.
That's the big dog, though.
Yeah, I don't want to get caught playing Tetris while the NBA Finals is going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do my due diligence. So, and it's got me like dang. Like, that's why it's like when these tier lists, they have so many options where I'm like, dang, I don't remember some of this stuff. And it's like a lot of
Hey,
times they
bro,
don't have,
run up that Pokemon tier list. I'm
they don't
ready
have,
for it.
bro, it's too many Pokemon. It's too many
Oh,
Pokemon.
do something small like the starters or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I think I have to make it. Either make
true,
it or
maybe.
like be very specific in the search thing.
Yeah.
So like,
Games or starters or
yeah, it's because like today I didn't get a chance to do the stream because we had revival, and then we got the podcast. So I was like, I'll do it tomorrow.
yeah.
But the next one I'm gonna do is the Power Rangers tier list. I know Power Rangers.
Okay,
But
okay.
it's like only up to a certain point where it's like after that I don't really know. You know?
Yeah.
But Youngest is ruthless, bro. Youngest is ruthless. I had to pull out a Deion Sanders audio. You know? But it was fun though. I still like it. I still like doing it. And then what is that movie? I want to see it. I think it comes out the 22nd though. Chris Evans, and he's like a preacher in it. And they got the other girl, Honey Don't. I seen a trailer for that. And that looks crazy. It's got let's see.
Chris Evans?
Yeah. He's like a what do you call it? They got the siren's mom's husband in it's not like a cult, but like he got like that kind of following. Like he's like one of those preachers, whatever. I don't know what you would call it, bro. But it's got Margaret? Is it Margaret? It's gotta be Margaret. Margaret Qualley. She was in what was she in that I seen? She was in Happy Gilmore 2. And she was in Poor Things. And yeah. Oh, and Drive Away Dolls. That's why I seen her first. And then got Aubrey Plaza in it and Chris Evans and Charlie Day.
Like, dang, I've not heard this movie.
Those four right there, it could be freaky though. I'm not sure. Cause like what Chris Evans' character doing is freaky. But like I don't know.
Drops in movie theaters like this week.
I think it said the 22nd.
Oh, okay.
But I seen another trailer for it. Yeah, it comes out on the 22nd. I seen another trailer for it today. And it's basically like the main character is trying to solve a murder. She's like a detective. And it's like, I guess it's going to be like a whole bunch of hoopla to get there. But it looks like it's going to be a fun movie. So
nice.
I'm excited for that. But really, I just got a whole bunch of homework to do, bro. I got to watch. I'm watching Onward right now. And I'm just going through all the stuff. I got to watch Wall-E. I got to be locked in for Wall-E. Because obviously Wall-E is the greatest thing ever created, bro. It's the greatest thing ever created. So, I got to watch that too. But I'm kind of building my way up to, So, yeah. But other than that, bro, I think that's really it.
I did have one more thing because I don't think I mentioned it last podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Transformers 1.
Oh, the animated?
That thing was great.
Where did they put that on? What was that on?
It was on Amazon.
Okay.
I think that's where I watched it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard great things about it.
That thing was great.
It didn't look great though from the trailer.
It does. The
trailer does it a disservice.
When it booted up, I was like, yo, I don't know what they talking about. Like, I was like, I'm gonna fight through this, but
yeah,
bro, that it got. Yeah, that's something. That was some magical stuff. So
I'm weak.
Had to throw that in there.
Okay. Yeah, and then Hard Knocks. I'm excited for Hard Knocks because, like you said, football season here, bro. And
when our teams are in Hard Knocks, podcast every weekend.
Elite. There's gonna be elite shows right there because we're gonna get to see the inside of these organizations.
And we all play towards the end. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's going to be so great. It's going to be so good.
Other thing was college football too.
Yeah, that's real soon.
They put us behind freaking Penn State, bro. They ain't won a game in the last
Yeah.
3
Makes
years.
sense. Makes sense.
They just think that they
Nah,
could be like they got experience, so they think they're automatically gonna win. I'm just like, bro, no.
no, they hyping that Penn State quarterback. I don't know about him.
We seen him
Some
not do nothing.
some false
Literally.
advertisement, but we'll see.
Yeah. So that's it. I'm not geeked about that, but you know, I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that Arch Manning day. Coming out
Yeah.
party.
Yeah.
He gonna come out. We're gonna put him back in.
Oh, he confident.
Julian saying about to put on 500. It's like, no. I'm just kidding. We'll see what happens, but that's gonna be a great game. But yeah, let us know what you geeked about in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for more, and we'll see y'all next week. Stay geeked. Peace.
Later, y'all.